I think we'll just lay this down on who can make the judges a finer diner dinner. I want you to go to the next level and make the judges a truly elevated diner dinner.
Maybe this one won't be a trick.
I love to mix the luxury with the low price. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little low price and luxury combo because we're playing the famous high-low wheel.
I grew up watching Wheel of Fortune with my grandpa, but this is different.
Look at the fantastic offerings I have here in the high end. As you can see, I have pate, caviar, and rack of lamb. Let's go after the high end. This will be
No.
oysters.
If you don't have someone who shucks the oysters for you, it may take a long time.
Let's talk about the low end. Potato chips, canned cheese, creamed corn. Party.
I just didn't want to mess with pork rinds.
Here we go. Gnarly. What a fantastic opportunity. Oysters and cottage cheese. You guys are gonna have a blast with this. Feel good? I do.
Yes.
Chefs to your cards.
Oysters and cottage cheese, is this a joke?
And you guys did bring your knives, correct?
Yes.
I see 3, I see 2, I see 1, I see go. That was a good one.
Cottage cheese and oysters. I know that they sound weird together, but I'm just immediately picturing cream sauce. The challenge is to create diner food, so I'm thinking mac and cheese and smoked oysters.
Off and running. Pasta, cream, oyster.
Oh, wait, I want... Oh, no.
Excuse me,
No, no, no,
Sunshine.
no, 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 no.
Excuse me. Lisa, do you want
What? Yes,
smoked oysters or do you want fresh oysters?
I want smoked.
Gnarly. Mushrooms, cheese.
Oyster mushrooms.
Lots of oyster going on.
I know that I'm on a time crunch, so I'm trying to grab every shortcut I can to offer flavor.
I got an idea. We've actually been doing it at the restaurant. It's called a carpetbagger steak. It's a cut of beef with oysters sauteed over it with mashed potatoes. You can't go wrong with beef and mashed potatoes.
Not seeing spinach.
Some kind of greens usually. That's fantastic.
Welcome to Flavortown Market.
Thank you. I love being here.
Just perusing.
I'm looking for spinach.
Thanks for shopping. Winston, what's the dish gonna be, homie?
It's going to be a carpetbagger steak, which is from Australia, and to us, it'll be steak and mashed potatoes.
Where's the oysters gonna go?
They're going on the steak, poached in cream.
Yes, poached in cream. Fantastic, buddy.
I seasoned the fillets, set them out to rest. Anytime you can salt them, you're slightly dehydrating them. If you dehydrate them, you're making the flavor stronger. I'm reducing a sauce made of cream, onion, some of the greens, and part of the oyster liquor. My final dish is the deal sealer.
I cannot wait to find out what you are going to do with smoked oysters.
I
got
love
this. I got
fresh
this.
oysters, but knowing what we have to do, I don't know. I just changed. I'm kind of starting to lose it. I'm planning to make a high-end mac and cheese with smoked oysters. I have kids. We make mac and cheese. They like it out of the box. I like to make it from scratch. I can just incorporate the cottage cheese in the cheese sauce.
Now, Lisa's using smoked tinned oysters and not any fresh oysters. I hope she knows what she's getting herself into.
Using these canned oysters, I definitely am a little worried. I think they're awesome. They're smoked. I just take it over and chop them, and then I saute with the chopped pancetta.
And where's the cottage cheese gonna go?
Well, I don't even have that yet. I'm happy you brought that up.
I forgot the cottage cheese.
See, I'm actually a world-class sprinter.
I hate running, but I'm running because I want to win. I would like to take my amazingly hardworking wife and my amazing son on a real vacation. They're why I'm here. I'm gonna add the cottage cheese to the cream and to the mashed potatoes. Next, I poach the oysters in the oyster liquor with cream. Basically, what we're doing is warming up the oyster.
Hey, Lisa, how are you doing?
I don't know.
I can quit now.
I'm just freaking out because I want to do a good job because my staff is my family and they've been really supportive. If I can just win this, it would be really exciting to redo the kitchen in the restaurant and boost morale. Come on, come on.
3 minutes, 3 minutes left.
Come on, let's go. What's going on? Aha, yep, you're on. My cheese sauce is coming together. I have the butter and the chopped smoked oysters, the pancetta, the chopped oyster mushrooms. It's going to be this intense thing that I need to be careful adding to my dish because I don't want it to be too salty. I want to strike a balance. It's just making me really nervous. I really want to get those breadcrumbs crispy.
90 seconds.
Probably should have tried these before I did this.
I take the mac and cheese out of the oven. The oven is not browning these. It's time to get a torch.
That's a flame. "15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop working. Nice job, you guys. Really nice job.
Thank you. Winston went all out, and I'm looking at my tiny little mac and cheese and thinking,
All right, judges, this is game 3 of the Triple D Chef Showdown, and the chefs had to make a finer diner dinner. Chef Winston, you're up first. What do we have?
What we have is a New Zealand diner dish. It's called the carpetbagger steak with oysters and mashed potatoes. I was able to use the cottage cheese in the cream and in the mashed potatoes.
Winston, I think that you really understood this challenge.
Thank you.
I love this cream sauce that you put the oyster liquor into. The mashed potatoes are a dream. They're light, they're fluffy, and I love the creamed greens. Here's the thing for me.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of really rich flavors, fat upon fat upon fat. I just needed a place to just take a breath.
Okay.
Winston, the white, creamy craziness is the diner, and the filet is the finer. My problem with the dish is really the oyster. It's a bit flabby and unpleasant.
Right.
And I was really hoping for a fried oyster on top of something, and this would have been a great opportunity to do it.
I just thought fried oysters doesn't seem real dinery to me, but I guess I should fry the oysters.
All right, next up, Chef Lisa, what do you have for us?
I have a elevated mac and cheese with smoked oysters with pancetta and oyster mushrooms.
Woo! I think this mac and cheese is absolutely outstanding, and you've elevated it. I like the smoky. You were right on the cusps of being too smoky. I think this mac and cheese is chez super.
Thank you.
Lisa, you guys are not making it easy for us. This is so delicious. I think that your cream sauce is luscious. I taste the pancetta, I taste the dill, I taste the smoke. I mean, it's all just coming at me layer after layer. Here's the only thing. The oyster mushroom, the pancetta, I just want a little bit more of that. Given that oyster was one of the ingredients, I just wanted to taste a little bit more of it.
I understand. Thank you. Because oysters is on the wheel. Not having enough oysters in the judge's dishes could really mess you up.
Chefs, nice job. We'll call you back. We have a decision.
Thank you. Thank you. Great food. This is some of the best food we've had on Triple G.
Thank you very much, judges. Let's bring the chefs back in, please. The chef that will be checking out will be Chef Winston. I think the oysters, Winston, had you fried the oyster, we'd be in a whole different world. But I gotta tell you something, man. That was one of the best battles we've seen in Triple G. Thank you very much.
I wanted to win, but I'm pretty darn happy she won.
Hey,
Thank you.
great job.
Thank you. I would prefer to have $20,000, but it's pretty awesome she won.
Hi everyone, make sure you subscribe to Food Network UK where you can see loads more shows and loads of different recipes.